This is the Fintech Nexus 5. My name is Peter Renton, and for the next 2 minutes, we will cover the top 5 stories in fintech this week. Leading us off, we have CFPB Director Rohit Chopra. He penned a blog post earlier this week about open banking. This is the Section 1033 rule that is part of Dodd-Frank. It's finally here. He said that we're going to do proposed rulemaking in the next coming months and implementation next year. Staying with CFPB Director Chopra, this week he testified before the Senate Banking Committee on P2P payments fraud, among many other things. This is the likes of Zelle and Venmo. He said that banks are too slow to reimburse consumers that have been defrauded. They need to lift their game here. They also need to lift their game when it comes to detecting that fraud before it happens. Moving to the BNPL space, where a new partnership was announced this week between Citizens Bank and Tack. Now, Citizens is a long-time player in BNPL. They have deals with the likes of Apple, Microsoft, and Best Buy. But they've partnered with Tack now to go offline. They're looking for home improvement, car repair, medical expenses to be financed through Tack. On the M&A front, we heard late last week that FIS was going to be acquiring Bond. Bond is an embedded finance company focused on debit and credit cards. FIS has acquired them. There was no press release. We don't know the valuation, so we don't know whether this was a distressed sale or not, but Bond is now going to be part of FIS. So finally, I want to highlight a story I wrote about a recent law that was just passed in Colorado. It's going to restrict consumers' access to credit, as fintech lenders will find it much more difficult to operate in the state. Now, the law doesn't get implemented until 2024, so we do have a little bit of time to fight it. Anyway, that's it for Fintech Nexus 5. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll be back next week. See you then.